Hey y'all. So I decided to come on here and just talk a little bit about some of the theories of Maura Murray. She has been missing since February of 2009, and she went missing in New Hampshire. No one really knows the real reason why she was up there to begin with, other than they think that she might have been paying a fine off that she had acquired earlier in the month in that location or in that area. So she probably was going to go up there and then make a weekend trip possibly out of it. Her car, well, they never found her, so her car had some liquor, a book or two, I believe, some textbooks to study, and like some clothes, like a couple changes of clothes. Some people thought at first that she was suicidal, and now we think it was foul play. Again, theories that I now lean more towards are, well, in one of the first witness accounts, someone said that they saw a man smoking a cigarette by her car. So that's possibly really strange to me because someone there at that scene also had said that they saw Maura. So that means that she possibly was with someone maybe that had, she picked up maybe a hitchhiker and it went wrong or something like that. Her father alleged that or someone in her family alleged that she was very friendly, nice, and it was kind of at that time, in 2004, it wasn't such a, this is kind of like a sleepy town. Everyone's kind of like, she thought of it more as a safe place. She had a past there of going there with her family on trips and stuff, so she felt pretty comfortable there. So that being said, my cat keeps jumping on the bed as I'm talking. But yeah, so going back to the theories, yeah, so the man smoking a cigarette, that was someone, I think Faith Westman, possibly, someone that was looking out through the window when they heard her crash, her supposed crash of the car there. And it makes me wonder now, if maybe there was a struggle going on with this person, if there was a supposed person with the cigarette, who knows? And maybe that's why, she decided to, that would be a way to get away from someone, is to crash the car. So anyways, but then she didn't want the cops there. So, maybe he was threatening her. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. Anyway, so that's if there was a person with Maura, that was smoking a cigarette. So that's the first theory. And that would still suggest foul play. Second theory I think about is the 12 tribes theory. Something I recently heard not so long ago from Mind Shop, and I believe they got it from a Reddit account. But someone in the area after she went missing said that they saw Maura. They like described her. They said, "I'll never forget her cheeks. She had like these really like kind of like not pudgy but like full, kind of like cute chipmunk cheeks kind of." And she said, "I couldn't forget the smile." She's like, or the dimples. And she said that she had on a white jacket with the 12 tribes of members, which is this group of like religious individuals, which would make sense. I mean, if she was like stranded down there, maybe she met these individuals. Maybe she met them before she got stranded. Because, supposedly if there wasn't a man with a cigarette, or maybe the man with the cigarette was related to the 12 tribes. We don't know. You could put both of these theories together and it could be something still. But where I'm going with that is the strange thing about this encounter to me, and why I think it might be credible, is no one, including her own ex, Billy, at the time, said that and I believe her sister too, said in the ATM footage, she's in a white jacket. It's kind of like a windbreaker. And they said they've never seen it before. They don't recall seeing it. And this witness about, saying that she saw Maura with the pudgy cheeks, or the full cheeks, and she couldn't forget her dimples, said she was wearing this white windbreaker. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I don't know what to think about that at all. That makes me go, wait a second, that is so strange. I mean, she's like the only one to really say that, besides us finding that documentation on the ATM. So I thought that was a really strange coincidence, if it is a coincidence. And then the other theory is something with Billy Roush, her ex, as I brought him up. Um, you know, some allegations have come out that he's more of a predatory individual than we thought, and it is possible, maybe, again, you know, they say that it would be near impossible for something to happen considering he is in the he was in the service or something at the time, and they had him all the way at like Fort Bragg or Fort Not. He was somewhere different. He was in a different state entirely, and so I don't know. I just think you never know. I don't know. It's not the first time we've heard of something with the government being sketch and, you know, having something be faked or misled to throw people off. So, also, yeah, if you want to look into that, you know, Billy Rauch did kind of like go AWOL with his phone for literally like 10 days after he showed up to help search for her. So, again, that's kind of strange behavior, wouldn't you say? I don't know. I don't know. Again, you can look into that more. But right now, where I'm leaning with this case is it could be any of it, it could be none of it. I do think there's foul play involved. I think she did go up there not to end her life or with any, like, to start a new life or anything. I think she just went up there to clear her head. She felt comfortable in that area. She was going to find they have, like, you know, documentation and proof. She was calling around trying to find a place to stay. So we know that she was probably going to, you know, spend like $50 to $150, you know, in those 2 nights or something, right? To stay for a couple nights. I mean, again, this is 2004 times, so I don't know what the prices are up there. But I'm assuming, you know, anywhere from 1 to 3 nights, which would explain her also buying that amount of alcohol. You know, if she liked to drink, you know, she might have wanted to, like, really get hammered while she had some time to do so. And I'm not going to say that I think she had a drinking problem because she was at that age where she, you know, people drink and when they do drink, you know, they're at the age where they binge drink. I remember I didn't understand what a 1 or 2 cocktails really meant, especially in the college days, and that's when, you know, she was doing this. As far as for her drinking and driving, I really don't know if that has plays anything into it unless the cops, you know, are involved more than we think. And I will say that I do think the only thing the cops are really involved in, to my knowledge, as of now, is shoddy workmanship, shoddy first scene reactions. You know, I believe one of them didn't even go down one of the main roads there. I forget what road it was called. I think it was like something with pond in it. I mean, one of them didn't even go down one of the main roads where she could have been. You know, again, this was a colder night. So if she's been drinking, you know, you can freeze out there. And that is one of the theories. But again, more than likely we would find a body. So, more than likely, I think she took off. I hope she didn't have foul play already by the time they got to the crash site where the car ended up. Some people think that they feel that the car was completely staged there. So, again, there are so many layers to this. And another one that I might touch base on is Brianna Maitland. Again, you can also Google her, look in her. Brianna Maitland is another one who went missing in odd circumstances. However, in my opinion, she had people that had threatened her in the recent times and things like that. Maura, to our knowledge, had no known enemies and was just a happy-go-lucky, you know, nursing student. So, again, all points, all signs and points, to, in my opinion, lead to foul play. And until, I guess, I decide to upload another video, I hope you have a wonderful day and night, and I hope you stay safe. Toodles.